Winter weather is making road conditions risky for drivers.
Plus, additional documents have been released about Brian Koberger's arrest. Find out what they are here on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good evening, I'm Celine Arif.
And I'm Ariel Argel. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
This week so far has been havoc as the snow continues to come down overnight and just completely cover the streets and walkways with snow and ice, making it dangerous to get around to places.
The Apartment Land Express has delayed its route by 45 minutes. The route started at 7:15 a.m. instead of 6:30 a.m. WSU Transportation Services have been cleaning up large amounts of snow to clear the streets away from any sort of danger.
And newly unseen documents in the Brian Koberger case were released by police in Monroe County, Pennsylvania. The documents show police seized items from his car and parents' house.
Yes, Celine, this took place just days following the arrest. Some of those items taken from the home included a knife, gun, a green leafy substance, cell phone, black gloves, and a black face mask. The document also shows that authorities removed a door panel, seat cushions from his car, and many other items.
2 ASWSU senators are working on a resolution that would make it a requirement for all students and registered student organizations to do annual mandatory sexual assault training. We sent one of Murrow News 8's reporters to speak with ASWSU Senator Cicely Sorrell.
As long as the situation continues to evolve, so do our resources. We have some in place for certain sections of, people affiliated with the university. Why not continue to look at broadening that requirement? The sexual assault awareness in its totality. Just feel like it's important to start holding as many student organizations as possible accountable to keep it a safe environment.
Sorrell shares that the resolution may also extend to students outside of RSOs, but for now, it will be written towards RSO clubs.
A WSU sexual assault case is being tried in the state Supreme Court to decide whether it is a university's responsibility to protect students from sexual assault off of campus, and if so, to what extent. The case Madeline Burlow versus State of Washington doing business as WSU involved another WSU student sexually assaulting Barlow at an off-campus party. The student Thomas Colhane was previously enrolled at the Vancouver campus where he had been suspended and put on probation for sexually assaulting 2 other students. 2 months later, WSU accepted Colhane's request to transfer the Pullman campus, where he later sexually assaulted Barlow. This led to Barlow suing WSU for neglecting to properly discipline her assailant.
And another story about millions of Americans who relied on emergency food assistance started during the pandemic because this just got a cut in the SNAP food benefits for many. The final 32 states, the District of Columbia, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands ended their emergency benefits in February. The loss of benefits on top of the increased grocery store prices this year may be a huge blow to the 40 million people in the U.S. relying on the assistance for food.
And if you're looking to celebrate Women's History Month with a drink or two, we found the place for you to do just that. Our reporter Danny Flynn has more.
All right, well, thanks guys. So as of yesterday, it's National Women's History Month, and in honor of it, Emporium here is offering half-off drinks to the ladies from 8 to 11 p.m. on Thursday nights all month long. Proceeds of this event are going to the ATVP, a local organization dedicated to helping out victims of domestic violence. Now guys, with this deal here, that's going to drop the price of a standard single drink to about $3.25, a screamer of a deal. And with it being Thursday today, I wouldn't be surprised if this area behind me here later this evening is packed with people. So if you do plan on going out tonight, I would recommend showing up a little bit early, try and beat the line, or at the very least, bring a jacket because it is cold out here and you'll be miserable if you don't. Again, this deal is half-off drinks on Thursday nights from 8 to 11 p.m. all month long here at Emporium for the ladies. All right, that's all from me. Thanks, guys. Back to you at the desk, Celine and Ariel.
Thank you, Danny. That's amazing to hear. So stick around because Jerica will tell us more about the snowy winter conditions coming up soon.
And find out what baseball fans are so excited for after the break.
It's okay to be scared. You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
Hey, Jerica, I almost slipped on my way to work this morning. Will we continue to see the snowy weather throughout the week?
Well, Ariel, as you can see today, the clouds are just being unkind the way they're throwing the shade. But that comes with the rain and possible snow showers. A heavy breeze, almost 38 miles per hour. You know, I was walking to class inside the studio, and I was almost crawling my way through the air. So be careful with that almost breeze. Moving into tonight, you know, we have a chance of snow showers before 10 p.m., slight chance of snow after 4 a.m. So if you're going out, just bring a coat. Moving into tomorrow as well, 50% chance of snow, mainly after 10 a.m., partly sunny, but dry for the home opener baseball, so go support some Cougs, you know. Tonight, maybe tomorrow night, possible new snow around 10 p.m., less than a ½ inch. Let's go on to the state map here, where we have Seattle and Olympia. So Seattle, I would say, you know, just be careful. There's going to be some thunderstorms soon, so I mean, you guys are pretty used to that. Just bring a coat. Olympia, 60 miles per hour, chance of snow, but a little bit of rain here and there. Moving up to Yakima and Tri-Cities, you know, if you want to get away from some snow, Pullman people run, do not walk the Tri-Cities, because you will be able to experience some sun for spring break tan, because a little bit 50 degrees. We're going to move over to the side that we know a little bit more about. Over here in Spokane and in Pullman, we just have some regular temperatures that we're pretty used to. Let's go on to the weekly map as well. Going on, as I talked about today, just be careful of some flurries, keep a coat on, should be good to go. You know, tomorrow will be a little breezy. Like I said, don't crawl like I did to class today. That air is crazy. But moving on to this weekend, go support your Cougs. There's gonna be some good baseball games out there and shouldn't be too crazy for you outside. Moving on to Monday, opening the new week, chance of snow, but just keep a jacket on, you're good. That's all I have for you guys. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Jerica. Baseball is back at Bailey Brayton Field. The Cougars men's basketball team is set to start their 3-game series Friday.
Yeah, Ariel, it should be a good one. Here's what some fans had to say to us.
Are you excited for Cougar baseball?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are we going to win?
I think so.
Hey, man, are you ready for Cougar baseball? I think that's an astounding yes.
I mean, at first I wasn't really expecting much, but I'm expecting a lot now. We started out hot. I'm hoping we can continue it here in Bailey Brayton.
What can we expect from the season?
Well, personally, I want to see the Cougs win tomorrow, so let's see it.
Sounds good. Back to you guys.
It's so cool seeing fans excited for tomorrow's game. Nick, what other sports do we have coming up?
Well, we've got women's basketball. They escaped a close one, and men's baseball is back. All this coming up on Murrow News 8.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Well, it was a tale of two halves in the WSU women's basketball game last night. The Cougs started cold as ice in the first half, missing all 11 attempts from 3 and shooting 8 for 31 from the field. However, the comeback Cougs came to play. After an electric third quarter where they outscored the Bears 23-15, they were able to keep that momentum going into the fourth, holding the Bears to only 7 points in the final quarter. The Cougs would go on to win 61-49.
I think we had some great looks in the first half. They just didn't drop. Overall, 2 of 19 3-point attempts. Like, that's obviously something we need to tidy up and clean up. And it's the first game of the tournament, and obviously they didn't even shoot that well either. So I think that's just kind of how it goes. But I think, overall we had great looks today. We just need to be a lot better at executing them.
Moving on to baseball, the weather here in Pullman is not helping the team. The winter weather has caused the men's game against Southern Indiana to be moved forward to 2:05 p.m., 2 hours earlier than originally scheduled. The worry is that the snow could take away the vision from both teams. And however, as long as the balls and bats are still there, the Cougs are feeling pretty good about their chances.
We've got to continue to get tougher with 2 strikes. It's going to be something that this team's going to have to do a really good job of. But early in the counts over the weekend, we did a good job of controlling the zone, and I think that's why you're seeing a lot of extra base hits. The running game is still a part of what we do with 14 stolen bases, and
well, the 7-1 Cougs are hoping to add another win to their impressive start. By the way, before we go, the Pullman High School boys basketball team is advancing to the semifinals in the 2A tournament, where they are set to play against Mark Morris. That's all I have here for sports. Sending it back to our anchors at the desk.
Yeah, Nick, thank you. That was awesome. We love supporting our Cougs. And coming up, we will give you guys some fun facts about the national holiday that we're in. See you back here soon. Welcome back. It's National Women's History Month, and we want to share some fun facts with you guys at home and with you guys right here about women's history. So did you know that according to a LinkedIn article, an average woman eats 4 pounds of lipstick in her lifetime?
Wow.
I did not know that.
I'm shocked.
Did you guys know that according to that same article, women see 20% more of color than men do? Well, we hope you liked what you saw today on our show.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into our show today. You can always watch previous newscasts back on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and have a good night.